Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Nerd Ops podcast. This is episode like number 9 or 10. I lose track because I missed a couple. Steezy, the truth, as usual. We got Felipe and Mr. Larrabee here. So Axe is not able to be with us today because he's got some prior situation issues or, engagements to tend to. So here we are today, and it's going to be the three of us. I do believe Axe is going to probably join in, key in, and touch base with us when he gets back around. Of course, you know that we kind of pick a random topic that doesn't necessarily follow any definite structure, but we like to discuss different topics throughout the week and then kind of just goof off, joke around a little bit while we do that. I would like to preface this whole show with the fact that at times, yes, we may say some things that might be considered like offensive to some people. There's no personal frustration or dislike towards any group or type of person at all. We just don't really filter too much, just because unfiltered is the best way to communicate, in my opinion. With that being said, we hope you have fun hanging with us. And today, we're going to be discussing toys from our childhood, some bad idea toys, as well as, some pretty cool things that we found or we liked. And also, I'm probably going to touch base on a few just wild toys from yesteryear that, I don't play with toys anymore. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. And I'll actually kick off right now. One of the craziest ones that I remember when I was a kid. I loved it actually. I didn't spend a lot of time with my father, but on the weekends when I would see him, we'd hang out, and he was a real antisocial guy. But one day we were hanging out, and he broke out lawn darts, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but they call them jarts. And I was like, "This is fucking epic, dude." Because I mean, you just throw it up in the air. It's kind of like a mix between cornhole and horseshoes, but you're playing with a giant fucking spike with wings on it. So I only played it like less than a handful of times. I think my father recognized the danger. He was a smart guy. He recognized the danger and the damage it could potentially cause. And so I kind of equate it with cornhole. And I think it was more geared towards older folks, how cornhole would be for the most part. And what I consider, you stand there, you're having some drinks with your buddies in the backyard, and then you're getting tipsy and start throwing these metal death traps around the yard. So I think the government and retail alike noticed the the danger associated. So they cut those out. I think 1988 is when they made them illegal in the U.S. for retail sale. After something like 6,000 people had been injured while playing it. Have you guys played with jarts at all?
I've done it, I think, twice.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can play with darts. Granted, it's a much smaller diameter spike, so it shouldn't really, like regular darts, wall darts, they shouldn't really be too dangerous. But I mean, whatever, dude. If you shouldn't, it's like people own firearms, and if you fuck around and do that wrong, you could hurt somebody or worse. So I feel like, dude, sell the damn darts, the lawn darts. Fuck the little foam tip ones. That shit's bullshit. We're capable of determining what we can throw, where we can throw it.
Like you said, natural selection.
For sure. I mean, like with horseshoes, dude. I'm standing, or even beanbags, or cornhole. I'm standing to the side because, regardless of what it is being thrown at me, I'm trying not to get hit by it. So, but then again, if you think about it, how like as we go through time and people use things for other things, I'm sure there would have been some fucking weird, crazy way people are using these jarts to like, I don't fucking know, just driving by corporations and throwing them in the walls or some shit like that, fucking climbing up like some some cat burger. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That was always has always been kind of wild that they had those, but then they took them away. I mean, wonder what happens in that instance where a toy gets canceled. Is there once a government says no, you can't sell that here, like so all the money you've invested in this product is just down the toilet or something? That
Just tanks,
kind of
dude.
sucks, dude. That's shit. I bet if it was oil, they would have let you throw oil around. That's for sure. Fucking. But I have a few other ones, but I'll hold off. And I wanted to start off with that because it charts are wild. That's what I've always known them as, jarts or lawn darts, I guess. But
Jarts?
yeah,
I never
I
heard
don't know why.
jarts.
I don't even know why. That's just what I think that was maybe a brand or something that I saw when I think Jarts is a brand. Oh, because they were considered javelin darts.
Oh, that
Jarts.
makes more sense.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So,
Well, what about you, Philippe's?
so this isn't on my list, but whenever I was a kid, I was like 6. Yeah, I was like 6. I had this car. It was like
Jesus Christ. Rich kid.
no, like
I had a
got-
car.
no, we had.
Six had a
I don't even
car,
remember
fucking
where the
Whipple
fuck we
Homes.
got it from, but like you like sit in it, and it had pedals, and then you had these 2 handles on the side, and that's how you turned.
Yeah, that's dope.
It was, dude, I fucking love that thing. And then my dad was pushing me around in the fucking yard. Well, we tore up a tree stump, and there was like a little like divot, you know what I mean? And my dad didn't see it, and he fucking pushed me into it, and fucking it rolled the whole car. And then my mom was like, "Yeah, you're not fucking, no, that bitch is gone." And then I fucking woke up the next day, and it was fucking gone. I was sad, dude.
Fucking
That
bullshit, Mom.
That car was fucking awesome, dude. Like if I could,
Yeah,
dude,
dude,
I would own one.
It's like cool as shit. Like, yeah, I could get hurt, but I'm a boy. I get it. Get it. I'm a girl. Send it back to the store. I don't give a fuck. All right. But I'm a boy, so I'm gonna get fucking hurt. Nah, but I've never had a cool little car like that. Fucking wish I was a rich Texan kid.
Oh, dude,
Same
this
here,
was-
man.
This was up in fucking Indiana.
Ugh, rich Indianians. You got any toys that you had a bad experience with, Mr. Larrabee?
Those fushigi balls, those clear fucking
Ushigi?
little fushigi, dude. When's the last time you heard that one?
Never heard it. I never heard
No,
it. Sounds
it-
Japanese. Sounds awesome.
It's like a clear ball that's like supposedly you're supposed to be able to like do magic and shit with it, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I got one thrown at me and it was not too fun.
Well, yeah. Fuck yeah. That's a bad experience. A fushigi ball. So is it? It's like a.
It's like a clear crystal ball looking thing, and it's just
Okay.
it just makes it
Yeah.
look like you're not holding it. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
It yeah, it's like it's like a fucking mirror. It's like a ball made out of a mirror pretty much for like illusions and shit. It was a fucking scam, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a fucking scam.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I see it now. I think I've seen these in action.
Yeah, fucking early ass 2000s.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Once upon a time, bro. All that shit was cool for a while. What were those sticks called?
Sticks.
You had 2 like handle sticks and then not
Oh, the
candles.
big ass yo-yo thing in it, and you like.
Well, there's
thing?
that, but then it'd also be like just a third stick that
I
had
know
like
what you're talking
frillies
about.
at the end of it. And then they'd fucking like juggle with the one stick, essentially kind of like that yo-yo thing. But instead of the yo-yo, there'd just be a center stick that they would manipulate and flip around.
I
It's like
don't think
devil
that's.
sticks or some shit like that.
I want to say that's what it was, but fucking I don't think that's like an American only thing. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
originated from
devil
like
stick.
a different country. Because if it's devil
There's like
stick, then yeah,
two
it probably
hand
is.
sticks. Uh, devil stick juggling. Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder what it's called with the ball. Devil sticks with yo-yo.
Devil sticks with yo-yo.
Okay,
Those
yeah,
things are cool, dude. You could launch those fucking things. Shing.
it is wild because they call it the Diablo Chinese yo-yo set. What's all this? What's so evil about using two sticks to do something? That's the fucking devil! Run! You just see a literal fucking
It's
old family,
unnatural.
fucking full speed sprinting, guys fucking toting a toddler in his grip like this, just because a guy's doing fucking devil sticks or Diablo Chinese yo-yo. I had some friends growing up where their parents were super religious and wouldn't allow them to play any or like watch any movies with witchcraft or wizardry or supernatural shit in it,
That's
which I thought was crazy. But
that sounds like some jelly shit, dude.
hell yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sounds like some jelly shit. Oh, Roy, this is wrong. Don't do that. No, I don't know. I don't know Mr. Jelly, but he sounds like a fucking boss.
So
I don't
so
know about that one.
I work with Larrabee, right? And fucking me and him both, we both work with Jelly. And
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll bring him onto the fucking podcast, dude. But maybe one day, but not anytime soon. Maybe whenever we get a little more off the ground. Fucking
Yeah, I mean, if we do, I just don't want to take the whole night shitting on the guy. All right.
oh no, he does that himself. Trust me, dude.
I might give him some shit, but I'm gonna be nice to the guy too.
Oh, dude, no,
But
you should. Next time we have one of our jelly conversations, dude, I'll fucking record it and I'll send it to you, dude. It gets fucking crazy, dude.
He's a what is it? Bookshelf or a cabinet?
Yeah.
Is what? Yeah.
what's that?
So
On
so our first sergeant walked in, and first sergeants, they have time and service and that, and they're typically like a tiny bit older. You know what I mean? And they usually have some pretty good wisdom. And fucking our first sergeant comes in, looks at Jelly, and he was like, "Look, like they say that people are." It was something like people's personalities and just what makes up a person is considered a cabinet. Your cabinet is what you're born with, like your genes and stuff like that. But what you put inside the cabinet is what you inherit through your experiences in life. So
He's a cabinet.
No, this motherfucker, yeah, this Jelly is a cabinet, but he has other people's IKEA magazines in his cabinet. So he doesn't formulate his own opinion about shit. He just Googles it and runs with it.
Yep. I mean, dude, I'm guilty of using Google. I like to Google, like, if we're in the middle of something. Like, it's usually I'll have my opinion on something, and people will be like, "No, you're wrong." And granted, I've been wrong plenty, But I'll always bust Google out and be like, "Fuck that! I need to know the truth." But I feel jelly. But all right, one thing I would like to mention. This isn't a toy that I ever interacted with. All right, but have you guys heard of Orbeez? They're not old.
Yes.
yeah.
They're a fucking nightmare, bro. Like at the house we lived in before we moved here, it was one of my kids' birthdays, and we're like, "Fuck it, dude! We got him this giant, like, fucking 10,000 little beads Orbeez, right? Just a fucking ignorant amount. We kind of go out on the kids for their fucking birthdays and for Christmas and shit, but I mean, we do big shit for each other too. But anyway, So I noticed these bitches being like everywhere, just orbs all over it. And then I threw about half of that fucking bottle out because like my sink wasn't draining right. And after like 2 weeks, I fucking noticed because there's that hole that your overflow prevention where your water will like
Yeah.
it's basically towards the front where if you fill it up too much, it'll dump out and down the drain. But I started seeing fucking Orbeez all up in there, dude. So I fucking literally put my shop vac to it, and for like 4 or 5 minutes was sucking Orbeez out of my system, dude, out of the water, fucking plumbing. And I was like, nope. I went and took that whole thing and fucking threw it the fuck out. Like, imagine the kind of nightmare you would have if your toddler just dumped a couple handfuls down your like toilet and flushed it, bro. Oh my god, it would be fun. It
So
costs so much money. There's got to be a way to dissolve them, I think, right?
Yeah, there has to be.
fucking, you never
Yeah.
seen that TikTok? This like he was like British or French or something like that. He filled an entire bathtub up, and he tried to fucking get rid of him down the drain. They started coming out of
Okay.
like his sinks, his fucking
I think
toilets, fucking.
now that you mention it, I remember him being like, just because he's British when you said that at all. Yeah, because he like pulled the plug on his bathtub, right? Or something, and then it
Yeah.
all started going down, and then it
And,
started
he
backfilling.
destroyed the fucking public like sewage system and everything like that. Like caused like thousands in fucking damage.
Damn.
Fuck, what an idiot.
So like
Dude, it's
whenever I first
It's-
seen those, they were coming onto the scene as like what do you like not hydroponics, but like a soil replacer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something for a
Yeah,
plant or something
like-
to latch onto,
like
but
yeah,
have to water
synthetic
less.
soil fucking stand-in or some shit
But
like that.
I wouldn't call it like hydro, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was like the only time I'd really ever fucked with them. Besides, like
I remember
the-
seeing like a water gun you could shoot him out of. I remember seeing that.
So that is, I think, still a current thing. Like, it's been a while since I've been into like, so I used to go to Walmart because you can buy boxes of 22 ammo, like 300 rounds for like $20, which is like fucking $15 for 50 at like Academy. But anyway, go in there and down like the outdoor sports where you'll find like basketballs and all that shit. They'll generally have some of those fucking blasters, and you essentially just fucking hydrate the fucking beads and you load them into these blasters, and it's like probably just way cheaper than going paintballing and shit, and probably a lot less painful. But yeah, dude, I've considered picking a few up, dude, because they look pretty fun. Just fucking go out back and have a like Orby ball fight. But again, I got a new house now, and I'm like not gonna start flushing Orbeez down the fucking drain. My kids aren't young anymore, but they still. I
so
can see it
those
happening.
my nephew had one, and those are designed so like anytime they come into contact with anything, they break apart. Whenever they break apart, they're biodegradable.
Okay.
Probably the only reason they're still out.
Yeah. Dude, I don't get like I am sure that there's so many Orbeez disasters. I bet if you just Google Orbeez disaster,
Let's see.
they'd probably be everywhere. I haven't looked them up at all.
Oh, I don't want to.
But once that happened, when I sucked like I think it wasn't quite 5 gallons. It was probably like 2.5 gallons of fucking inflated Orbeez that I sucked out of the fucking bathroom sink. I was just like, oh my god.
That's stupid.
First video that popped up is the bathtub guy.
Yeah, dude. Horrible. Well, that's like the Orbeez fucking catastrophe. My holy shit. I forgot all about that, dude. I remember he was running around looking in his toilet, and he's like, "Fucking shit, shit." But
So
Oh shit! Apparently, a dog ate a shitload of them.
oh, what the
oh
Damn.
no,
Now he's shitting Orbeez out.
and he just Oh, I seen a picture actually. It was like a fucking German Shepherd or something, and it said that the dog ate a bunch of Orbeez. What's up, Philippe? You got anything else?
So
Either be a
a
good
toy
one or a
from
bad
my
one.
childhood that got recalled.
Yeah.
It Larrabee probably remembers it. Do you remember the Barbie Sky Dancers? They had the
Oh, the
little
ones with the fucking
the
wings
on
pop
it, and
out.
you pull it,
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
know exactly what you're talking.
fucking shoo.
So those got
That was
recalled.
fucking cool. I would have had several, except I was a boy. So I was
So So it got recalled because the hard plastic Sky Dancer dolls can fly rapidly in unpredictable directions and can hit and injure both children and adults. This is some of the cases they had. So consumers that range from scratch corneas to incidents of temporary blindness, broken teeth,
Jesus.
a mild concussion, a broken rib, and facial lacerations that required stitches. How the fuck do you get a broken rib?
That's all. Well, so it was probably a result of it hit somebody, they fell over on something, but the Sky Dancer was the leading cause for them to fall over. You know, they fucking
Oh,
they
dude,
stretch shit all
the snack time Cabbage Patch doll. I seen this on a TikTok not so long ago, and I just looked up like disasters of toys in 2000s. Apparently, those things you could like give them like fake French fries and shit,
yeah.
but it wouldn't stop eating and chewing.
Yep.
Like the moment you put it in, and it was chewing people's fucking fingers and shit.
Fuck. Well, and you know, if I was a kid, see, I wouldn't have had a fucking that doll, but if I did come across that doll, I'd be like, hey, it eats things. What will it do to my finger? Like, just I think
Right.
that's our curiosity as children. So I bet that would happen all the fucking time. I bet kids were like, hell yeah, I want a fucking toy fries.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. Oh. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. But so Larrabee's only a few years younger than me. So me and him kind of half-ass grew up in the same era.
Sorry
was
about for
these-
you guys.
think of a device like a Tamagotchi, right? But you would scan barcodes on like cans, cereal boxes, and stuff like that, and they would have like monsters on them, and you had to like either fight them or fucking capture them or some shit like that.
Fight 'em or fuck 'em, right?
Yeah, fight them or fuck them, dude. Fight them or fuck them.
Is it like a Tamagotchi?
It's like a Tamagotchi. And Cookie, that sucks. I'm sorry.
What happened? How much hair did? Oh no! Oh fuck! Got your hair stuck in there. Scanners. So this guy knows about it. I've never heard of the scanners. That sounds fucking dope. You just like scanning random products. Well, I mean that's a pretty ingenious idea. Now, I mean everybody has a phone; they can do whatever the fuck they want. But
Yeah.
for
they
back
could just
then,
make a fucking
a way
app.
to keep the kids like in it, distracted. Be like, here, scan this and fucking do something, dude. Just get the fuck out of my hair. I'm not buying you that. Hey, did you guys know that Lyndon B. Johnson, he was the president from 63 to 69? No, he used to just randomly pull his dick out, like even in public and in front of reporters. It was just like a big old joke. He didn't give a fuck. It's fucking wild. I heard that
You're talking about the
somewhere.
president.
Yeah.
I was like, Lyndon B. Johnson. I was like, why does that sound
That's a
familiar?
piece of random information. I actually heard it somewhere and I wanted to make note of it, and I added it to this notepad note, and I just scrolled down and I saw it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to share this. But yeah, like without a joke, and he'd like constantly be calling his employees into the bathroom while he's like shitting, so he could say, "Hey, I need you to call the fucking defense secretary or whatever." Like, so he's just sitting there fucking dropping deuce, giving orders, and whipping his dick
Oh,
out
shit.
anywhere. I was like,
You guys remember
fuck?
this shit? Oh, you won't be able to see it. Magnetics. It's like Legos before Legos were a thing. Fucking the little steel balls, little plastic rods, and you like make your own
Oh,
shapes and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I
like
know those.
it was like Legos for smart kids.
Yeah.
This was what not before Legos. There's no way.
No.
But
It's before I had Legos.
okay, yeah, no, that's fair. It was
My
probably
mom-
more popular at that time frame.
My mom bought me Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
Well, that's the cheap Legos, and they're the big ones. So I mean, you could do bigger things with
Well,
it.
no, so I wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, I used to
Didn't
chew on the
stop.
little Lego tires. Oh my god.
Didn't stop me. Well, I still ate the Mega Blocks. I cut them up with a knife and fork.
Cut them up with the knife. Just
But
that shit for dinner, dog.
I remember being a kid, I found a safety pin and I was pinching it open and closed in my teeth like a fucking maniac. I was laying in bed, I had a safety pin. And I remember compressing it at one point and then it like sprung free and shot down my throat. So ever since I've been a
Ooh.
little kid, I just had a fucking safety pin somewhere inside. It's a true story. That's funny. I told you I like to come with random shit, and I just thought about that. You said chewing on the tires, so I was like, shit. I remember I used to chew on the fucking plastic pieces, and then I remember the safety pin. But all right. So sorry for the sidebars, but that's kind of one thing I do. So we can get back on topic.
So another
Um,
one. So another one that got recalled, right? Was the rollerblade Barbie.
What's with you and Barbies, dude?
So no,
Stay
this is
on it.
just a list of fucking toys that got banned from like our era.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Rollerblade Barbie.
So it had, so it was like a car that you like pulled it back or whatever, and then it went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the skates of it, there was like a little flint or something like that, like a sparker.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, and it'd sparkle while she skated.
Yeah, and fucking like I guess they recalled it because they were like, "Oh, well, what if this kid decides to fucking make fucking Barbie skate through a fucking puddle of gas?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what if her dad's out there working in the driveway and she's just like, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna fucking skate this thing over there," and he's like draining the fucking fuel tank to replace the pump.
I used to have one of those little flint things on the back of my skateboard growing up. And try to stop,
yeah.
you know, and it sparks.
Yeah, man. You seem like you'd be a skater. I was always too
Yeah,
fat to be a skater. I always liked that shit, but I just never did. Never did.
skated, BMX, dirt bikes. I did everything.
That's dope. So I grew up in the city. That's not an excuse. I just didn't have the shit to do it. But like I always wanted to be able to ride like motocross and shit, but I never had none of the. But I always thought like fucking what was that old series on like MTV or I mean it might not be old, but
Crusty
But it always
Demons of
gonna be-
Dirt.
no, this isn't
Or-
motocross. This is just like a big old tournament they used to have with uh BMX and rollerblades and skateboarding.
Oh, like a Nitro Circus or like a.
So Nitro Circus came after. Yeah, this thing must be gone. Fuck, it was like it was a brand or something, but they had I don't know. I'll think about it. But there used to be this fucking show on all the time where people would be competing in that. It was fucking awesome. They'd have half pipes. It was kind of like the Olympics, but it wasn't the Olympics because it was on all the time, and it was just BMX, rollerblades, fucking everything in like different types of tracks, speed tracks and half pipes and fucking freestyle tracks. But if anybody knows, I don't really engage with this audience much. They might be saying it over here. Somebody will probably know what it is. X Games. It just came to me.
Oh.
The X Games.
Well, fucking, I mean, X Games, it's, I mean, still pretty fucking,
Yeah,
Yeah, they're still doing some crazy shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but Nitro Circus was dope. I didn't watch much of it because it like so that came. It was like Jackass and the Bam Show and all that shit, or whatever the fuck that was called.
Do fucking,
CKY.
Yeah, and then and they did the whole Nitro Circus started after that, and that was a period of time where I was just out running the streets being a fucking goof. But yeah, that shit would seem pretty legit. They'd be doing some dope ass stunts.
fucking,
All right, so
yeah.
So,
We,
I got one right here.
what?
Go ahead. No, we what?
When we when me and my when me and my older sister were kids, my sister had this. Uh, you like take like a small square of paper and you put it on like this tray and you hit this button and it would start spraying like different paint and stuff like that onto it.
I know what you're talking about. It seems familiar.
Fucking we I have not seen that since because I think I want to say it was like a mini spray paint almost. And fucking I mean that would make sense because you know fucking fumes and shit like that. You guys want these kids to get addicted to huffing shit, you know?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You just have like you're having a fucking kid's birthday party. You got them set up in the den with like 6 of those machines. They just all come out fucking ripped, dude. Absolutely demolished. And they're like, "You got any snacks, Mom? You got some apple juice, applesauce?" Oh, I'd be like, "What the
No,
fuck is going on?"
no thanks, Mom. I don't want to watch TV. I'd rather go paint.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like to keep painting from now on. Somebody over here said Legos for smart kids. Cookie, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up? She said, "Know how it work, kids. Many put them up their nose or in their ears. That
Yeah.
That
getting
sounds
one
like
lad.
that sounds like kids.
I got another anecdote for you. I'm guilty, but so my oldest friend and my longest time friend, his younger brother, right? I'd go over to his house and his being around his younger brother stunk bad. And this is for like a fucking year. And this kid like washed and did all this stuff. He wasn't like it was just something about him was funky as fuck. And then one day, like it was noticeable. So you came in the house or you were near him and you would notice it. It was uncomfortable, but it was my boy. So I'm like, fuck it, we're hanging out, even if your brother stinks. Uh, but it turns out like a couple weeks later, I noticed a difference or whatever, and I bring it up to my homie, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, they took him to the doctor, and the doctor did some procedure, and he ended up pulling out a chunk of couch cushion, right? Like so,
What the
a
fuck?
piece of the fabric,
No
like under
way.
the fabric. But when it was that he put up in his nose, and it was a smaller piece, it must have inhaled or something when he was fucking around. But when he pulled it out, it had like swelled up. It was like fucking 10 times the size because it just sucked up the moisture from his snot and saliva or whatever. So when they pulled it out, it was just this huge kind of fucking rancid piece of couch cushion.
What
But
the
that was the
fuck?
reason he smelled. It was just like, that's fucking wild, dude. Imagine the discomfort he would have been feeling from that thing swelling up like that, though. But
Hell no.
that's fucking wild. But yeah, I mean, I love the guy now. He's just a regular aged person, if that makes any sense. He's just like an adult, you know. I mean, I value him. He's not just my friend's little brother. He's family to me too. But it was this fucked up situation, and yeah, just the putting the Lego up the nose reminded me of it. That's why I brought it up. I would like to tell you about a toy from the 80s that I fucking loved. Have you guys heard of Teddy Ruxpin?
Uh-uh.
Dude,
Never.
fucking dope. This all right. So Teddy Ruxpin was this fucking decent size, like you'd see a regular size fucking teddy bear that you could hug and hold, but you didn't really hug and hold this. It wasn't very soft. It was equipped with a tape player in the rear, and it had a book, like just a storybook that came with it, went along with the tape. But you put it in the back of Teddy Ruxpin and hit play, and then he goes through the book and reads it to you, and his mechanical mouth like tells you the story, and he blinks his eyes and shit. Yeah, I mean that was cool
Yeah.
when I first got it. But this motherfucker, you could put like rap tapes in his back and shit, and he'd mouth him the words to like whatever song he put back there. So I thought that shit was dope as hell, and I'd be like fucking cool ass Teddy Ruxpin. But he wasn't very cool if you're like it's late night and you fucking turn that bitch on and the batteries are dying and it starts sounding like a fucking
Dude,
demon,
fucking
can't even tell what it's saying. It's just fucking. You're like, oh,
fucking
Something's
older
going bad.
toys. Whenever their battery starts fucking dying and shit, fucking they sound crazy. as shit, dude. They sound crazy.
and as they
fuck.
get lower, it just gets deeper. Like, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die tonight. I think I'm gonna die tonight. No, but it was a cool fucking toy. I think that was ahead of its time. I mean, I was a kid, but it was reliable. It wasn't too terrifying. So, side note, isn't it fucking crazy to think all the batteries that we used to have to buy in comparison to all the fucking things we buy now that just plug in? That's weird.
Insane.
Yeah, like playing Teddy Ruxpin. Like I got a fucking trash can that has a lid that opens and closes automatically. The batteries have been going dead, and I'm like, it's like 4 fucking D batteries. I'm not gonna go spend like $10 to keep my shit. I had like every fucking 6 months to keep my lid opening automatically. I'll open it my fucking self. Can't believe can't believe these fucking stores
Fuck
are in
that
business
trash
with these
can.
D batteries. Why wouldn't they have it plug into the wall? That's the stupidest fucking shit. It's like,
So, did you know slip and slides got unofficially banned?
No way.
bunch of fucking Karens probably did it. I get it, but go ahead.
Because of the number of spinal cord injuries.
Natural
Seems like
selection, bud.
Fucking,
Yep. Back to
yeah,
natural selection.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
You don't fucking put it this far, this far from your fucking back fence and slide into the fucking fence, dummy.
like that
Leave
one
some
fucking,
space.
like that one episode of fucking Beavis and Butthead where fucking they they fucking put down a tarp and was wetting it down, and they had like cinder blocks and a fucking tire and shit like that sitting on the edge of it.
Dude, I mean, I fully support slip and slides as long as you make sure that the area you've laid it is clean of any debris or sticks. Imagine just sliding on the fucking ground and there's a fucking little twig poking up. That bitch just cut into you. Ugh.
A little rock or some shit.
Yeah, just something fucking get up and you just got a gash out of you. Like, fuck.
So,
but,
we-
exercise caution.
So we never had like an actual fucking slip and slide. My fucking grandpa would just take like these fucking spikes or something like that, and he would just nail down a fucking tarp in the fucking
Yeah.
yard and put fucking Dawn on that bitch, dude, and like.
Dude, have you ever put a trash bag on and slid down a fucking grass hill? That's some fun right there.
I didn't do that, but if you have carpeted stairs, you could ride down them bitches in a sleeping bag. I did that.
Dude, you guys want to hear another story? If not, it's fine.
I'm down.
All right. I was a kid and I used to go sledding in fucking Wyoming, Michigan. But there's this Lamar Park, right? And you'd be fucking shooting down it. It's a decent sized park, but it has a good slow down area and it's fenced off before the road. You're good. Well, I went there and I was probably like 10 to 12 years old. And there's this fucking one area. It's got a big ass ramp at the end. And I'm saying like 50 fucking bales of hay or something lined up pretty deep. So when you land, you're not going to fucking die. I'm like 10 or 12 and I keep fucking inching closer and closer. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just going to end up getting the courage up. So I get the courage up and I send myself down the hill and I'm like, oh, fuck no. What the fuck did I do? And I'm like panicking the whole way down because I'm square on the fucking ramp. I hit this ramp, fly up in the air, and I do like a half goddamn flip and land on my head and back, like more like my upper shoulders. And I just like fucking sandwich, lose all my wind. I audibly hear some like teenage kid being like, holy cow, did you just see that? And I'm just laying there like, I was fucking hurt. I ended up crawling out. Them kids actually checked on me, but I made like that was a lesson in life right there. Because I was like only go Like if you're 100% sure you want to go, because once I started going and I knew I couldn't get out of it, I was panicking. But anyway, sorry. You guys are talking about sliding down fucking shit. There's always a connection, all right? I'm not just crazy.
Dude, talking about slides, I got a story from my little brother. Fucking went to the park one time. I was doing homework. He was just playing around. He goes to the bathroom. They didn't have any paper towels, at the time, so he just washed his hands and fucking came out. And those like tube swirly slides,
Mhm.
the enclosed ones. He climbed on the top and then climbed all the way up and slipped off. Fucking, he broke his shoulder. The ball of his shoulder is behind his shoulder blade. I think he broke his elbow. So much crazy, dude. He was like fucking 6. He was like 6, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, that
Yeah, he was
shit
like
happens
probably.
to you, but
He was like 15 feet up.
yeah. Fuck,
That's
that's
fucking
bad. He just landed wrong, probably fucked it all up, landed on top of his arm.
Yep.
Because I mean, that big of a fall probably ain't that bad, but then if like all his body weight lands on it, I'm sure.
I mean, at 6 years old and you're like a foot and a half, 2 feet tall. It's pretty far, dude.
It's like, yeah, for sure. That definitely could do some damage. I mean, it clearly did, but feel bad for the dude, but he's probably fine now,
Oh yeah.
unless he became a fucking heroin addict or something. I don't know.
No, he's in Army as well. He's out in Fort Campbell.
All right, hell yeah.
So fucking do you remember when Harry Potter was coming onto the scene, right?
Who?
Harry Potter, Scary Piehead.
What?
Scary
Harry
Pothead?
Potter?
Harry Potter?
What's that?
You shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, so do you remember that fucking his first ever like fucking top of the line broom or what the fuck ever he got?
The vibrating broom.
Yes. So they came out with his broom, right? And it vibrated. And on this list, the first
They
fucking
sell it at Adam and Eve.
the first fucking sentences, dude. Hey, mom, tired of always having to worry about your kids finding that vibrator you stashed in your dresser? Well, worry no more. It's the Harry Potter Nimbus 2000 vibrating broomstick.
Oh no.
When my 12-year-old daughter asked for this for her birthday, I kind of wondered if she was too old for it, but she seems to love it. Her friends love it too. They play for hours in her bedroom. This is a great
Oh,
toy.
that's gross.
My
That's
oldest
gross.
That's
daughter,
gross,
17, really likes it too.
It's obviously a shit post. That's fucked though.
No, dude, like this is fucking everywhere. Like if you
That's
look
what
up
viral goes.
if you fucking look up like banned fucking toys or whatever, I guarantee you that bitch is
Oh.
gonna be on every single list.
That's wild. Yeah, that seems a little interesting. I'd be like, no, I'm not buying this for you, kid. You're out of your fucking mind. Like, why? It's just a Harry Nimbus man, but I don't give a fuck. I heard Harry Nimbus is a fucking pedo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, guys. I didn't mean that.
Nah,
I'm sure Harry Nimbus is pretty badass.
Harry Nimbus.
So I'm there's another one. I actually never played with this toy, but I remember it existing. I remember the commercials. But the water wiggle. I'm sure you guys have seen it as you've been checking into it.
Water wiggle.
It's a sprinkler like attachment, and I only really say sprinkler because it attaches to the end of your hose. It's like a cone shaped attachment you screw onto the end of your hose, and it's plastic, and it fucking spins around and fills up with water, sprays,
Oh yeah.
whips around, right? So I mean, it just absolutely beats the shit out of you, and you're like, fucking people were getting concussions and all sorts of shit like that. It's just fucking whipping around. There's been different renditions of that type of toy, but I believe the water wiggle was like the first and like the most dangerous because it didn't have a set base. So as high as your water pressure was, I mean, it's gonna whip around and
Can
do
you
whatever the
imagine
fuck it
attaching that
wants.
bitch to like a fucking like a fire,
Fire
hose, dog.
Fuck.
Dude, some
Yeah.
motherfuckers have died.
Dude, it was fucking. I think it actually led to one death. That toy
No way.
specifically. Yeah, I was reading it, and yeah, it just flail around, beat the shit out of you. It was just like the hose itself would like whip you, and then you got the fucking water-filled plastic head that would just really put the damage in. I wish I had that shit for my kids. I'm just playing.
Man, the kids nowadays will never experience walking through Toys R Us, seeing every toy imaginable everywhere.
Yeah,
Fucking
and the reality is, it probably wasn't like all this options. But it just seemed like it. As a kid, you were like, "There's every fucking thing here, whatever I want. I'm the fucking king." Nah, my kids, I've taken them before. I don't know if it was before we moved down south or after we moved down south. I took them. There was a Toys R Us still open. I was like, "Here, we go. We'll get you just like you each get $250. Grab something." But yeah. Yeah, that's
fucking
funny. I didn't really consider that. It's like a new realization for me. Fucking making crossing bridges, making core memories here.
So did you know they came out with like mini hammocks for like kids?
Hmm.
Yeah, those got banned really fucking quick.
Why? They were
'Cause they
just
were
falling
fucking
out of the fucking
strangling
hammock.
kids, dude.
Oh
Like
shit.
kids would get fucking wrapped up in them and fucking
They
like
jump into it and just fucking flips their body out and grabs a hold of their noggin. It's like, you're mine now, bitch. That's what the nylon sounded like.
one kid by the name of Michael Hubert broke his neck and became paraplegic on this thing.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ.
Fucking oh my god, dude! Like oh, and the
Yeah, that's I
slap
mean,
bracelets.
oh, them slap bracelets were legit. I didn't have many. It was more of a chick thing, but I did get a couple in my day.
So
Oh,
they
back in the
got
day.
discontinued because the fabric. So they were made in China, of course, and the fabric on them would wear,
That's it.
and the fucking edges of the fucking
Oh, the
metal
metal
were
edge of the
sharp,
aluminum was all
and the
sharp.
fucking
Get
it
them
would
little
rust and
motherfuckers.
shit.
You know, that's just old fucking tape measures.
Yep.
All those are.
Really?
Yeah, it's all it is.
Nice. Makes sense because them bitches can be sharp too.
Dude, I've cut myself on a couple fucking tape measures.
Me too.
Oh
That's what I
yeah.
said. I just said that. Err. But nobody's even out here.
Nobody's
TV's
even
on. Can you guys hear the TV in the background?
no.
All right, good. But so what about
Oh,
what
what
you
is
got?
this? This is called Ken Came in Another Box.
What?
Yes, they did actually make a pregnant Barbie doll in the 90s.
No way. Well, I guess so. They're trying to normalize being pregnant, and if you got a little girl and she sees her mom pregnant, she might want a Barbie like it. But then again, you're implying sexual fucking intercourse to Barbie, which generally you imagine Mattel would want to avoid doing, sexualizing the product.
So it had a magnetically detachable belly.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that is fucking weird.
Just attach and detach a pregnant belly.
That is fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Have you guys ever played with clackers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So these clackers are a little different. So I know the one with the handle that have the two fixed plastic, like the plastic V that holds the ball and you clack it.
Nope.
But the
Well,
original
those,
ones were just like a
yeah, it's a
ring with
fucking,
two.
yeah,
Yeah.
two fucking like
So
hard ass plastic or some shit or glass
yeah,
or what the
like
fuck
hard.
ever.
Yeah, them bitches would randomly like explode, and they're exploding at like eye level too. That's fucked, dude. 'Cause when you're clacking, you're like looking at them. Imagine that, dude. Ugh. I wonder how many people were blinded by that. I'm sure there's no record of it because they're gonna do NDAs and stuff like that. But I bet there's many people that were blinded by clackers.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
I heard rumor that those were originally designed as like emu catching devices in like Australia.
like
I haven't
like
put
a
any research
bolo.
into it. Yeah, kind of like a bolo. There we go. I couldn't think of the name of it. They didn't mention bolo. I don't know where I heard it, but I just remember they were like these were originally designed to capture emu. I was like, oh, that's weird, but
Yeah, fucking bolos. Not the tie,
yeah, of
but
course
fucking
not.
yeah, it's like
Kind of
just
similar though.
a fucking just a fucking string with two fucking balls on the end of it.
Yeah, a ball at either end, right?
Yep.
Just throw it and it wraps around the legs. What you doing over there, Larrabee? Looking up some
I'm
cool
kind of
shit for us to talk about?
Yep. Throwback
Fucking,
toys.
do you remember the CSI forensic lab kit?
Um,
Yes.
I remember hearing about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, fucking which cool, like you get dust for fingerprints and shit like that, you know what I mean? But nah, they fucking they discontinued it because it had asbestos.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, fucking yeah, recall of the fingerprint kit when it was found that it contained asbestos in the very dry powder that children were supposed to use to dust for fingerprints.
I remember having the chemistry version of that where you like mix drinks and shit. It's like radioactive stuff. You just mix drinks, little snacks.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, I probably shouldn't have eaten all that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and then they quit making fucking sock and boppers.
Which is stupid. I thought that was one of the coolest fucking toys. And I think that's before my time. I think sock and boppers are probably like a fucking 60s or 70s design. I only played with them a few times. I had a set of them until I lost pieces. They were fucking awesome, dude. Why'd they get rid of them? Fucking pissing me off.
Because they were promoting violence pretty much.
Oh my
So
god.
originally it was after a lawsuit by Mattel over
Fucking
infringement.
pussies.
So
Dude, you
Puppet
realize if
Lab
they would have
did
kept
that.
sock and boppers around when that fucking robot fighting movie came out, I don't
Oh, it
know. I
would've
think
been fun.
fucking Hugh Jackman or whatever was in it. They could have fucking capitalized. Boom, right back on top, sock and boppers. Fuck, dummies.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that? Am I thinking of the right thing, or are are the gloves? The sock and boppers. What is the fucking robots that fight?
The ones you just like.
Yeah, those. I don't think those are sock and boppers. Now that I'm thinking of it.
No. Sock and Bopper. No, I think you're talking about Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Ah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah. So all right, though that's where I got mistaken. Go ahead, go with that
The
because
Sock and
I
Boppers were like the
completely misunderstood.
inflatable boxing gloves.
Yeah. I got you. Once,
Yeah.
like I was talking about them more, and I'm like, wait a minute. I think the sock and boppers were different than the rock'em sock'ems. Rock'em
Yeah.
sock'em boppers.
I remember having like the Hulk hand, getting
Yep.
fights of that
The
thing,
foam.
dude.
Foam
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
You just start beating the fuck out of everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Cause
What were they
fucking,
called? Just Hulk hands, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just big ass foam Hulk hands. Beat the shit out of people.
Do you guys? Are we in the middle of one of the things you guys have presented? I don't recall. You said, oh yeah, you said sock and boppers. Tell us about why they were discontinued.
Originally it was a fucking a lawsuit over Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and fucking
Yeah, tied them together.
they were promoting violence.
So there was a suit between Rock'em Sock'em Robots and Sock'em Boppers.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's weird. I mean, so it was probably over the use of the name because I just got Sock'em Boppers and Rock'em Sock'em Robots confused previously. So yeah. Did they win that or lose it?
It doesn't say. Do you remember Aquadots?
Yes.
So in Australia they're called bindies. But like they were like these little There was like these little beads. You like make like a pattern or whatever, like a face or a fucking star or what the fuck ever. And then you sprayed it, and they all stuck together.
Okay.
Well, the problem was that when ingested, the adhesive coating releases GHB compound,
Oh shit.
which you probably know better as the date rape drug.
No fucking way.
Since these small objects swallow the beads in particular, there were 2 cases in the United States and 3 in Australia. The children suffered from vomiting, dizziness, and even slipped into a coma for as long as 5 days.
Holy shit.
Damn.
That is fucking wild.
Dude, fucking, that
Yeah,
shit
that's
is crazy.
Dude, I have to go to the bathroom. I know you're gonna hate this. Give me literally like a minute and a half.
God fucking
But I
damn,
want to
guy.
talk about a Nintendo failure here when I come back.
A
I'll be right back.
Nintendo failure. So what the fuck does he mean by Nintendo failure?
Nintendo failure.
Oh, that's what he was talking about, Jarts. Yeah, it's a brand. Oh, fidget spinners got banned?
What the fuck, really?
Yeah, because kids were pulling out the bearings and fucking swallowing them.
Natural selection, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, just bring back fucking natural selection. Just let it happen. Who the fuck ever is gonna die is gonna die. But no, we
It's gone soft.
we don't have Axe today because he is out doing something with the family, I believe. So we invited Larrabee in because like I said, I work with him, so we're pretty close and everything. And I invited him on because he ain't fuck Nintendo. That's what I'm saying, Axe. This whole fucking Switch 2 bullshit and everything. Fuck that shit. Fucking, you probably... Axe, you and Steezy should be around the same age, no? If I remember right. I know there's a little bit of an age gap, but not like super fucking terrible. But y'all should know about all the same toys and shit.
Do you remember that like hula hoop thing? You put one foot in a little hula hoop, and it had like a ball at the end. It was all plastic. I remember hopping over that fucking thing.
What the fuck is that called? What the fuck is
Yeah,
that
What?
called? A skip it.
Skip it?
Yeah,
Or you'd
pretty sure it's
stand on
fucking
it and
skip
just
it.
skip
It's
over
like
it?
there's like a loop. You put your foot in, and then there's like a rope and a ball at the end, and you just like
Yeah, it was
hop
definitely a skip it, 100%. I never again owned one. I used a girls at like a fucking playground one time and did like 10 skip its, but I never got to fucking use them. But yeah, those were skip its. I thought those were pretty cool. I mean, I guess they could possibly be dangerous if you utilize them as a weapon for your kicking capabilities as a young kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, fuck this. I'm gonna Jean-Claude Van Damme the shit out of these motherfuckers. But so had you guys ever got the opportunity, I'd imagine not, to play what's called the Virtual Boy by Nintendo?
Nah.
Dude, I love this fucking idea. I never owned one again. I had a buddy who owned one, like probably my oldest friend. And I think I borrowed it from him because I remember getting a good amount of play out of it. But yeah, you just like it had a tripod, that it stood on any table. Then you
Oh,
leaned up to it and put your eyes in it, and then you'd play with a controller and you'd play in like first person view.
so it was like
What
fucking
the
it was like
fuck?
an early ass VR.
Yeah, I don't even know when it came out. It wasn't really virtual reality. It was just but I guess kind of it was. Virtual Boy release. It
Power
was
Ranger moves
released
thing.
on July 21st, 95. Oh, August 14th, 95. I fucking thought it was awesome. I remember playing a tennis game on it, and you're just like, yeah, you're moving your guy and hitting it, but you like the TV and everything is right there at your eyes. Apparently, this thing did so bad, so they sold about just over 750,000 units, but they disposed of, just destroyed between 10 to 20% of their stock, just because
Man.
that's all it sold. It stopped selling after that. Like, it was just a complete bomb. But I fucking thought it was awesome. I don't know if they still have them, like old school or replicas. Yeah, you can buy a Nintendo Virtual Boy console for $1,676 right now. 1,300 or 1,400, pretty much. One game, Nintendo Virtual Boy console system. It looks like I don't know, what, 745. Comes with like 10 games. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. But I thought it was cool. I thought it'd be fucking like game changing, but I was wrong. Apparently it did so badly that they just fucking threw a bunch away.
What about
Damn.
the Nintendo Power Glove?
I remember that. I never used it.
So
Never even heard of that.
so it was
It's like a fucking gauntlet.
yeah, failed as the first motion controller for the NES.
That's wild, though. Look how fucking lame it looks, dude. Nobody wants that big ass sweaty glove on, dude. Fuck you mean? I'm about to be playing this game for like 17 hours, bro. You think I want to wear this fucking glove the whole time? Fucking crazy. But yeah, I remember hearing about that. I'd never used one. When was that released?
That was released in 89. It was only in production for a fucking year.
Have you guys ever played the original Atari, like on an original Atari?
Uh-uh. Not that old.
I have. I was there. I was there.
I was there.
Uh,
I was there when
so
the ancient
my
texts were
mom's
written.
yeah, my mom's friend or boyfriend or whatever at the time brought one over, and it's fucking legit. Just played some Pong, played some like Frogger, I think. Uh, it's wild to think back then. I'm like, oh, this is so awesome. Then you get Nintendo, which is like however many bits, 16 bits, maybe not even. But like just as you proceed, I've always played games to where like when I reach a graphics, regular that's been an upgrade, I don't really play games that are less in graphics. I just like to keep improving or stay the same. It's hard for me to go back and play like, I'll play Mario with the family, but like to go back and spend time playing like a Final Fantasy or something from the original PlayStation, I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
But it's wild that each step we see how far we've come now, but every step along the way we're like, look at these fucking graphics, bro. They're so real. Like thinking about fucking Super Nintendo compared to NES, the regular. You're like, holy fuck, dude, it's 3-dimensional. You run around toward the screen and all that. Now we literally can put on a fucking headset and walk around in a
Yeah.
virtual world. It's kind of wild. Ugh. But all right.
You know they discontinued the Speak and Spell in 92?
The Speak and
For
Spell.
real?
Yeah, the Speak and
That's
Spell.
the thing you spin the fucking wheel, right?
It's the thing that you like type the words
That's
out
the
on.
CNC. Okay.
I could
Why?
probably see why they discontinued that. Kids are cussing.
Yeah, they haven't saying a bunch of racist shit.
Yeah.
So it says that it discontinued because of newer technology emerged.
Huh.
Now, how truthful that is, I don't fucking know. I'm a whale biologist, goddammit. I don't know shit.
I'm a whale buyout.
Do you remember Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the shit.
I used to play that all the time when I went to like the skate rink. You know, roller skate for like a couple hours, and then everybody take your skates off, and you go out on the little skate floor, and you just dance. There's like lasers and shit. That shit was cool.
What about they're all plastic, but they had like loops and ramps and fucking shit like that. And you had like the little marbles and you would like
Oh
drop them
yeah,
on and like, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Make a little
Those
track for it.
those were the shit, dude. Anytime fucking we had like indoor recess or something like that, fucking I would just sit there and just play with them bitches the entire time.
Dude, I've always really liked like the little marble mazes. I mean, they even do that kind of weird shit now on like TikTok from time to time where they'll have like this marble traveling through a track and it'll hit something which will trigger the track to shift and then the marble can continue along its way. Kind of like a Rube Goldberg machine. But like different. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like a marble going through a maze kind of.
Whatever happened with that one game? I think it was called Pickup Sticks. It was like a big cylinder, and you just had like a million fucking little plastic sticks poking through it. And there's like something that would drop if you pulled the wrong
There were
one or
marbles
something.
on it.
I think it was marbles. Yeah.
So it
No.
wasn't pickup sticks. Pickup sticks is when you take a bunch of sticks and you drop them, and it's a multiplayer game, and one person has to take a stick without moving any of the other sticks. I just remember playing that, but I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's called like it's like a one word like collapse or like fucking
Kerplunk.
meltdown, kerplunk. There we go. Yeah,
Kerplunk.
Kerplunk.
no, it was kerplunk. I was like collapse. So this is my. I get 50% credit on that one.
Fucking
I said,
yo, we gotta give a huge shout out to the fucking OG dude, Mousetrap.
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 Dude, I don't think I've ever successfully played a game of Mousetrap.
Fucking
Always wanted to.
Mousetrap, dude.
Always fucking wanted to. I thought it was the
What's
coolest fucking
Mousetrap?
shit.
Mousetrap. It's the board game where you had to like build like a fucking Rube Goldberg machine.
He probably doesn't. I don't know if you know what Rube Goldberg. Not
No.
so. Rube Goldberg machine. There was like this application back in the day where you could like build. So the object was to turn on a light, and it'd give you random fucking shit like marbles and like a balloon with a string on it. That if you cut the string, it'll float up. So it also equips you with like scissors and all this shit. And the point is, you have a marble and you release it, and you got to lead it on this track to somehow trigger something to cut the line on the balloon to flip the switch to turn the light on. You know what I mean? So it was just like a really out there type of pretty much anything that this application provided. It would have set things to provide you to be able to complete each task, but it would be anything. But yeah, so a Rube Goldberg machine is like anything that kind of takes these unique tracks and shoots to try to accomplish a task is the best way I can describe it, I suppose. But Mousetrap was just like that. There was a marble, I think, that started the whole
Yep.
situation, and then at the end of the track was a mouse in the area to be trapped. I've never really played it. I've never played it. I wanted to a dozen times, but every time I ever tried, it'd be somewhere where they didn't have all the pieces, like the ball, the marble. That's it, So you're like, fuck, dude. Fucking hate my lower to maybe middle class life. God, fuck world. I'm 10. Fuck it. But anyway, so I never got to successfully play it, but I've always wanted to because I've always been like impressed with this Rube Goldberg idea.
Dude.
But what's it like, Felipe? Please let me know.
No.
We'll
Like
spare no detail.
my fucking peak childhood, dog. There was this big ass board. It's a big ass wooden board and it has like little net pockets on it. And you get these like little rings, like little fucking rings, like plastic rings. And you could play like pool, you can play like marbles kind of, and it was called a carom board.
I'm pretty sure they still exist.
They do. You can get one for like $50, $60.
Carom board.
Dude, that thing
Sounds
was
like
the
it's
shit,
Middle
dude.
Eastern or Jewish. A carom board.
That thing was the shit, dude. Like if I could,
So that literally, I just asked you to fucking never experienced fucking Mousetrap, and you're over here started to talk about Mousetrap. I asked you to get into it and tell me what it was like. What was the feeling? And you start telling me about this fucking Karen board. You give a fuck about the Karen board, all right?
Dude, well, whenever me and my sister would go over to my grandparents, like we played like a lot of fucking board games. Cause they
Oh,
lived out the
Karam,
fucking-
dude. Sorry, I just Googled it.
No, you're good.
Dude, I've been
Replay
wanting to
interrupts
play
past.
that.
Dude, fucking but no, like we'd always just play fucking. We'd play cards. Fucking, we played
Oh,
board games.
I feel you, bro, because I've seen this on TikTok. There's
Yeah, I
this
see the
fucking-
Middle Eastern guys playing it. I'm
there's
like, dude, that looks
ace,
fun.
dude. There's this fucking ace that'll hit like fucking 10 bounces and still like do whatever the fuck he has to do. I'm like, God, this dude is epic.
But dude,
Hell
after a
yeah,
while,
I-
like, so it comes with like little like pool sticks almost, like little pool cues. But we never used that shit, dude. We just fucking flick them,
Yeah, flame.
and after a while,
Fling
dude,
that
your
shit.
fucking finger starts to hurt, dude.
Dude, I bet. That's why they got a pool stick. This is gonna hurt you after a while. So go ahead. We're gonna give you a cue.
But no, dude, like you can buy one for I see as low as 40, I see as high as 129.
I'm
Kind
sure
of
they
reminds me
love
of
that.
like quarters,
What?
but like on a pool table.
Oh,
I just said you put the word authentic in front of everything and the price goes up. I got tournament size full corn board, $3.99, and then 500 here.
what the fuck?
Like, yeah. And then you said as high as 120. I was like, there's no fucking way. They gotta have way higher. So I just put
Nah.
authentic in front of it, and I was like, yeah, $500, bitch.
Do you remember Perfection?
Yeah, that's the one with all the shapes you put in the timer thing, right?
Yeah, it's a
Bro, this was
Oh
super-
yeah.
so anxiety inducing. That is one point. So I don't get anxious much. My wife does, and like I don't understand it necessarily, but I have had certain instances and since then that induce pure anxiety and Perfection. I remember the feeling of playing Perfection as a child and just being so fucking anxious and trying to get all these pieces
Dude, I've
where they needed to be.
never completed it.
Is that little
I
blue
have.
board with like the yellow pieces? And you fucking put
Yeah.
them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue board, I think it's surrounded by red, and
Yep.
then all the pieces are yellow, and it just has a timer. And bitch, you better get all them pieces in there, or else fucking we're gonna show you how big you failed. Send all the fucking pieces up.
Yeah, I never once fucking finished it, dude. Never.
Yeah, I did quite often because I was fucking so worried about. I don't know why. Playing that game fucking put me on edge, but it was like a rush. You know what I mean? It's like when you're like in the middle of a fucking super extreme standoff on like PUBG or Rainbow Six. You know, you got that fucking your heart rate's fucking sped up and shit. And you're just feeling it. But
Yeah,
that's how
fucking-
fucking that game was. Every time I'm like, oh god, oh my god, I'm a
was
failure, mom. It blew up. I didn't get it.
I was not a bright
Drown
child.
me.
Okay? I was not a bright
Yes,
child.
you are. Yes, you are. All
Fuck
right.
no, dude. I was honestly a stupid child. Like I was fucking stupid.
Nah, man, I think I don't think stupid children exist. Really, I think children that haven't been taught well exist. I don't think you're stupid now. I think you were just ignorant at the time. Just trying to say. I don't think kids are stupid.
Who
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
didn't
calling
understand
ignorant?
things, so there. You calling me? No, you're not stupid. You were just a fucking ignorant bitch. No, but I don't know. I hate to call children stupid just because I don't think it's true. I think they just haven't learned enough. You aren't born with the knowledge of fucking kings like we have. All right, you have to earn it.
Do you remember
But
the erector sets?
Yes.
Those were so fucking cool, dude.
Dude, they were.
Hell
Is this
yeah.
the one I'm thinking of? I don't know.
It's like steel plates and like little mini
Yeah.
motors and stuff like that. You could build
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of shit, dude. My
There was
grandpa had
another one that came out that was like a lot of plastic shit, roughly around the same time. But I always like the Erector set. Man, they should make this kind of shit again.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like we had
Like 500, this is 561 parts, makes 207 models. I didn't do many of them. I wasn't good at, I mean, I'm a fucking child. I'm not good at following goddamn instructional booklets. Dude, I got this fucking thing. I'm trying to build something cool real quick.
fucking yeah,
Those are legit.
my grandpa had a set and fucking like he would sit down with me and like build shit with me.
Hell yeah.
But no,
Must be nice to have had a family.
fucking
Wish I
well,
had a family. No,
my
I'm
grandpa's
yeah,
been
I
dead
had
for
a family.
fucking 15 years.
I mean, it's likely a little. This isn't a competition, but obviously, I'm 20 years older than you. Mine's been gone for a while too. Man, it sucks when he died because me and him, like, I was probably like really like 12 or 13, and as a little kid, I remember hanging out with him. But once I hit like my, you know, two digits, nine to fucking 13, when he died, I didn't really fucking hang out with him. And that, so many people have stories to tell about their experiences with their granddad, but I didn't have too much, which kind of sucks because he was a good guy. I remember sitting there eating sardines with him. Fucking
Ugh.
gross. Ugh. Fuck, dude. But sometimes you just want to hang out with your gramps and you're willing to eat fucking raw fish. Fuck it. Fuck it, gramps. Send it.
Do you remember Larrabee might? Do you remember the Tooth Tunes?
Tooth Tunes.
It was a
Listen.
fucking
I was alive longer than y'all, so why would he remember something I wouldn't?
I have a
But,
shit memory, dude. I smoked too much weed growing up.
I think I know what it is when you brush your teeth and it
Yeah.
plays music for you for the time.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
My
the little
daughter had
toothbrushes
one.
with music.
fucking
Yeah, my daughter had one.
I had the Black Eyed Peas.
Black holes, son. What? I don't even think that's a Black
Could you-
Eyed Peas.
could
I
you
just see some
fucking-
black.
Oh, do you remember the Hit Clips?
Hit clips.
It
Nah.
was a little fucking thing. You put like a little like chip into it, and it fucking played music. And it came with like a
Mm-mm.
singular fucking shitty.
Oh, and it was just like, it wasn't even a whole song, was it? It was just
I
like
don't.
a fucking
No, I don't
clip.
think so.
Yeah, it was. I feel like that was like a McDonald's toy or some shit like that. Or no, I know what you're talking about. I didn't ever have one, but I remember. I feel like maybe McDonald's ran a campaign where you could get a hit clip in like a Happy Meal or something, but not that they ran the whole hit clip shit.
What? Barbie had a BFF, Midge Hadley. That's the fucking. Is that the fucking pregnant fucking? Yeah, that's the pregnant fucking Barbie, dude. So it wasn't Barbie. Her name was fucking Midge Hadley.
What a name.
Gross. That's why she doesn't exist no more.
What about the
You get like Barbie, the name Barbie, and then give her fucking counterpart Midge.
and then
Terrible
the,
marketing.
there was also like shit like the Doodle Bear that was always fucking advertised. Fucking, it was a bear that you could draw on and wash it.
Hey, the fucking Doodle Bear, dude. Don't call me the Doodle Bear.
What about that? I didn't ever have one. One of my buddies in middle school had one. Those fucking robot dog things. What were
Poochie.
those things called? Sure.
Look how excited that.
Yeah, Poochie, I missed you.
It was fucking Poochie, dog.
Dude, I remember even before fucking. Do you guys know what Pogs are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, dude. We fucking used to play Pogs back in the day, like at the bus stop, fucking get some new slammers. You flip the fucking pog, you flip the pog and it's yours. And you flip the slammer and you get that bitch too. That shit was dope. Like, you're like, fuck yeah, I used to have tubes of pogs like a boss. I wish I had all my old toys and shit. Well, I mean, if I did, I'd probably have some shit that's worth money, but
Yeah.
I had tons of magic and all that shit. I'm sure we all would.
Fucking. Do you remember whenever they discontinued, or do you remember the fucking where you could actually buy the fucking Willy Wonka chocolate bar?
Yeah. They actually re-released it not too long ago. I mean, maybe like 10 years. I don't know if you're talking older than that.
So apparently it was produced in like the 70s and it was discontinued in 2010.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 2010 seems about. I remember seeing Willy Wonka chocolate bars. I worked at like CVS pharmacy in my youth. I was like 17, 18. And I remember them being there.
But nah, we are close to. We're getting close on
An hour and a
time.
half.
Nah, Larrabee, do you remember whatever I told you earlier?
What?
So
No.
anybody that comes on to the podcast as like a guest, we have a reoccurring question.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember that.
And the question
Honestly,
is,
didn't put any thought into it, but
See, you shouldn't really have to. I mean, it's
So-
natural.
for those that aren't tracking, the reoccurring question is, if you had to start a rumor about yourself, what would it be? So like
Fuck.
for example, like mine, like if I had to start a rumor, mine would be fucking I would be autistic.
So he's just saying your rumors can be true if you'd like it to be.
Fucking Axe said his would be like he was really rich.
I mean, this one's kind of true. I mean, it is true, but fucking related to like a massive artist, like music artist.
Pretty dope.
Nobody really knows about that. Fucking
Who's the artist? Well,
Kid-
you don't have to expose that.
Kid Rock.
Oh, okay. Kid Rock's pretty cool. I know people would probably be like, "Oh, he's a piece of shit because it's fucking personal views." I don't give a fuck about people's personal views. I just think that music makes us dope, and I'd fucking have a beer with him. Fuck it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
cool.
Kid Rock. Could you imagine being like, how old is that motherfucker, dude?
He's got to be about
50s, dude.
Dude,
60s.
I was gonna
50s.
say 60s maybe,
Yeah,
but he
he's
might,
not, dude.
maybe not. I think he might be a little bit older than me. I'm 40, so I bet he's in his 50s.
54.
Is he? Yeah.
Is he?
54 years
Yeah.
old.
He was born in 71 in Romeo, Michigan.
Yeah. That's why he's always been like down with. I mean, he's kind of just been cool with all sorts of Michigan artists. He's always tries to do shit with them. Pretty sure. I don't know if he did shit with ICP, but I'm pretty sure him and Eminem worked on music together.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Maybe.
Fucking, but we
No, they can't. I don't. Oh, collaborated on music, including the song "Back." While Kid Rock is a vocal supporter of Donald Trump moment. But yeah, I mean that is what it is too. They have their own political views where clearly they clash in that sense, which is whatever. I think it's still it can remain.
fucking Nelly switched
Cool, Chad.
genres before fucking switching genres was cool. Way back.
Well, he
in-
never really went country. He just fucking went with he made that song with Toby Keith. What the fuck is it? What's it called?
No, not fucking Toby Keith. Who the fuck was that? Oh my god. Tim McGraw.
Yeah, same thing.
Same
fucking
thing.
thing. They're the same
Same
guy, I'm
fucking-
pretty sure.
Same fucking white guy singing fucking country songs.
I'm not a huge fan of country. Not that I have anything against country. I just don't have a huge fucking history
Talent
of
for it.
country listening. Yeah, yeah. But literally, I listen to like Tyler Childers. I think he's fucking dope. I think that dude who sings Richmond, North of Richmond is fucking dope as hell. That's one of my
Oh,
favorite songs.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of
Oliver
Oliver
something.
Anthony.
Yeah.
But there's tons like of fucking country songs that I do like. I just, man, I'm not very, adept. I haven't listened to much of it. So when I was younger, I was a fucking rap snob, and I was like, nah, it's not rap. I don't want to fucking be. But now I'm like, fuck, dude, this shit's pretty dope. Like, Jelly Roll got a bunch of kind of. He was always like hard hustle rap before he became country. And that's your thing, dude. When I was younger, I would have been like, fuck yeah, you're a sellout, bro. Ugh. But now it's like, dude, if that's what you're feeling now, fucking feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So there's plenty of country music that's pretty badass. I need to widen my horizons. Oh,
But no. Larrabee,
but yeah,
what would be your rumor? Oh,
you
that
had
you
time to talk.
fucking
Why do you
that
think
you
I
were
was
fucking
blabbering?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
what
was
the
like, I
fuck
just
I'm
answered
thinking
that.
of. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking
He doesn't listen. Well, how do you wipe?
What?
So
Yeah,
little context, the very
that's where
first
I thought you were
episode.
going with that we asked that question. I
So
forgot
the
about
very
the
first
room.
episode that we did, right? It was more than just us three. Me, Axe, Steezy. There was
Diller.
more, but I
I
don't
chase people off with my question.
not like I'm not gonna
Anyway,
talk
that's
too much
unimportant.
about-
But
yeah, I'm not gonna
so
talk
the
too much
first
about
question
it.
actually was like, "What's your fucking rumor?" Because I thought, was that the first question I asked? Was how do you wipe? They were like, "Yeah." I went back and listened, and it's actually what's a rumor. But I brought up a story how I was working at the quarry. I didn't mean that to rhyme, but it did. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk to my coworkers, and I'm going to see, based on some knowledge I have previously, if there's how they wipe their ass, right? And I only brought that up because back in Michigan, there was a group of brothers that I hung out with, some more than others. Again, that wasn't supposed to rhyme, but they all claimed, in which I believe them, that they stand up to wipe their ass. And I was like, that's fucking weird, right? Because I always just lean over and like reach
Yeah.
back
Just
my ass,
lean
right?
over a little bit.
Yeah. So, and then I asked it at the quarry, and one of the guys says that and I believe him wholeheartedly. And I actually asked his wife, and she co signed to it. And I believe 100%. But he Captain Morgan's it, and he fucking puts a foot up on something so he can just get a good, clean, even wipe. And so, and then I explained that I had a buddy who told me that he literally just wipes once and then discards it and gets up and leaves. So there's so many different there's so many different options. So I posed that. That was on the first episode, one of the first questions that was posed. And it's it is what it is. It's uncomfortable, but there's obviously more than one way. So I thought that that's what he was going to ask. I forgot that we generally ask about the rumor you'd start about yourself. Um, so I figured I'd throw that out there just to fucking get you going. But what? Do you wipe? Do you stand up? Do you fucking like?
I did that little
upside
lean.
down? All right.
Yeah, lean.
All right. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So I think that the lean is the major main way, at least in the US. But I'm going to continue to ask people. Felipe, you open this box of fucking odysseys with fucking me asking people on wiping. Because as soon as you ask about the rumor, I'm going to ask about the wiping. Entail every time.
And we're
But all right, so
we're EO over
Uh-huh.
here. Everybody gets it.
fuck yeah, I don't give a shit, dude. We're all here to fucking talk, have fun, learn things, and it's fucking bullshit. So that's what we're doing.
But no.
But I have a feeling that you said but no 17 times, so I feel like it's time.
Well,
It's not
yeah,
ain't time.
we're on time.
Yeah, I think we're at about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Just yeah.
the sweet spot.
But either way,
But anyway, if y'all,
sorry.
you good?
Take two. I'm not good at vaping. I'm really kind of terrible at it. Sometimes I'll take a vape and it's like it's fine. Then other times I hit it and it's like, ugh. But here I am. Let me try this one.
If y'all like today's episode, be sure to drop a follow either on Kick or Twitch. Make sure to go check out our YouTube. Make sure to go check out our Spotify. All the links should be in the profile. Go check out Steez whenever he decides to start streaming. Make sure you drop him a follow. Make sure you drop me a follow, Felipe. Make sure you definitely check out X. And don't be afraid to join the Discord either, because we actually have a contest going on right now that we're currently waiting on the rest of the participants to get their shit so we can actually start. But no, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yo, special shout out to Mr. Larrabee for coming and fucking with us on the show. Thanks for everybody to come. Thanks for everybody that came and viewed. Sorry, got a little bit of the booze in me. Yeah, with that, continue, Felipe. Sorry, I stole that. I just wanted to give Larrabee a shout out
Appreciate it.
and a personal shout out to everybody that's viewed. Thanks, guys.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Larry Boo Boo, for being here. I appreciate it. And,
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
And as always, everybody, always, 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 make sure you stay nerdy.